Morning guys, welcome back to the channel. You join me on a very cold day here in the UK, and it's probably a little bit windy as well, so I'm just going to cover this, hoping that the mic doesn't get covered. So today I'm going to be taking out my Wltoys 1440-01 and my LC truggy. There's been quite a lot of negative comments that I've seen recently on the Facebook page about the 1440-01, with people saying that you shouldn't bother with it, you know, it's unreliable, blah blah blah, this, that and the other. And to some degree it may be true, but it does have its place. And I think if you just want to buy a ready to run car and expect not to do any work on it, then most definitely go for the LC. If however you're quite interested in working on cars and learning how they work, then definitely give the 1440-01 a look, because obviously from a price point of view it's brilliant, and spares availability is absolutely brilliant as well. The only thing I found negative so far of the LC racing is that there's not many people that, well, there's not many places in the UK anyway that sell spares, which normally means that I have to order from AliExpress if I have to order any spares. That said, so far, touch wood, nothing is broken, but it's a very cold day today, so there's a good chance we could break something. So I was actually going to head over to the car park, but looking at this football field, it's quite inviting, so I may set up over here and quickly run both the cars off-road and see if we can spot any sort of difference. Now, I was supposed to receive a GPS speed meter, and I know that on one of the Facebook groups I've actually got an off-road speed challenge for the 1440-01, and I'm quite up for it, but unfortunately the GPS hasn't turned up. So on that basis I think I might have to come back to this field once I've got the GPS. But yeah, I'm going to run over to the I think I'm going to run over to the car park, because I know it's going to be closed and it's very long, so we'll be able to get both cars out. I'm not here to sway your decision. You know, if you want a ready to run truggy that's going to be good straight out the box, then you won't really need to do too much to it, get the LC. If on the other hand you want to learn about RCs, how they work, how to upgrade them, how to mod them, there's plenty of tutorials online for the 1440-01, and like I say, I think it is a brilliant little car. Combined with doing the truggy conversion and making it brushless, putting the better diff gears in, I don't think you can go wrong really. And yeah, I understand that, you know, these mods do cost money, and when you weigh it up it probably is cheaper to go for the LC, but I don't know, it's like anything, you know, people into like modifying their cars and that, you know, and other people are happy with like their standard normal road, like, you know, normal road cars. It's each to their own. Me personally, I like both of them. You know, I definitely think that the LC's got its place, and I think that is really on the track because that's what it's set up for. I don't really think it's for, you know, bashing or sending it to the moon, but I do think that the 1440-01 is brilliant for bashing. It's fantastic. I've got a Creighton 6S, I bought it brand new last year, and I've had to do upgrades to that. You know, I've bent the chassis, bent shock towers, I've had to plough money into that. I don't think there's any car out there that you can buy ready to run that will not need an upgrade of some sort in time. So if you're looking for a ready to run car that's just going to handle all sorts of abuse and be better than everything else, I don't think you're going to find it. I really don't. So let's head over to the car park now, where hopefully there's not going to be anyone and we can get in a few speed runs, although we're not going to be able to measure it. Hopefully I don't fall over and break my arse on this ice. And yeah, let's just have a bit of fun with both the cars. So the LC racing, that is that's running on 3S today. with a 4500 kV motor, a 45 amp ESC and a 19 tooth pinion. The 14401 is also running on a 3S. That's got a 3930 kV motor, so it's a little bit of a slower motor. It's got a 17 tooth pinion, so it's a lot less than stock. I think stock's like 21 or 27 or something stupid like that. And the ESC that I've got on the 14401 is a brand new hobbywing brushless, waterproof, all singing, all dancing thing that's programmable, etc. Blah blah blah. So I'm actually quite excited to see how they compare. Like I say, I can't do any speed runs. That'll have to come in a later video. But yeah, I think I'm going to go and set myself up somewhere down there and just hope I don't crash into anything. And yeah, just give the pair of them absolute hell. I'll put the camera on my hat so you guys can see them doing their drive-bys, and you make your own decision on what one's best. Like I say, it all depends what you want from an RC. So we'll get set up and we'll take one of them out first, and then we'll take the other one out. So see you guys in a minute. Okay, so the LC racing is up first. I'm just trying to get the body pins back in. Sorry about me sniffing it, like I say, it's bloody cold out here today. We've got no one about, which is good. We're running this, like I say, on 3S. I might have to just reconfigure the battery lead a bit. Hopefully I can go a bit further forward. Get that on first. ESC is now starting up. So this is only a 45 amp ESC. So far it's done well. Come on. Cross my fingers, it's so cold. Yeah, let's get that body pin in. We've got everything. So this guy go past if he's running, and we'll do a couple of speed runs. Let's check there's no one coming, which there isn't, which is good. Okay, let's go. I'll pull that aerial up because it's there's a dog over there. It's probably going to chase the car now. Go on. I think that battery's nearly done already. But that's not really fair, is it? So I think that battery's old and decrepit. So what I'm going to do then is I'll get the 144 out. And then halfway through, once the battery's warm, we'll chuck it back in this, see what happens. So stay tuned. So I might as well show you guys what I've got on the 144. So yeah, like I say, 2845 motor, that's 3930 kV. Got quite a big ESC for it, a decent 3S. It's not the neatest build, but you know, it does the job for me. Just about squeezes in there, so let's put the pins in and give it a go. People running and that, so let's see if I can actually get full throttle on this. I doubt I will, because it just wants to wheelie, as you'll see. Okay, so here we go. Quarter throttle, half throttle, and full. And we're up to those people already. So we'll just double check that again. And full throttle is now. Come on, here we are. Good save. You have to really feed the throttle in on this because it's, you can see it's quite fast. So let's go again. feed it in, and full now. And there's somebody coming in with their car. It just loves a wheelie, this. Absolutely loves a wheelie. So I think that battery's probably warmed up now. I'm hoping this guy's not going to come down and tell me to bugger off. So in a minute I'm going to swap over to the LC because I know this battery's a little bit better. I can't wait to get a GPS on it. This is, it's got to be pushing 50. It's got to be pushing 50. Oh, here we go. Yeah, good luck catching this, mate. So yeah, that's the 144. As you can see, it's a bit of an animal on 3S. So we're going to swap that battery over because we've only done a couple of runs and it should be nice and warm now. We'll put it onto the LC and see what happens. Okay, so back again with the LC racing with that battery that I've literally just taken out of this. See, size difference is a little bit. I still prefer to run this over this. I don't know why, it's just my personal preference. You know, everyone's got a favourite, and for me it's that. But yeah, we're going to give this a go. I appreciate that the battery's not fully charged now because I've just used the part of it on the 14401, but hopefully this battery will be a little bit better than the last one. That's about quarter throttle there. The steering trim needs to come over a tiny bit. Just check we've got no one coming down here, which we haven't, so let's give it a... So, you know, I don't know what's faster, or... This is definitely more planted, it doesn't want to wheelie. I think that the 144 might be 1 or 2 mile an hour faster. You can hear the slipper clutch on it. I've got a big Rottweiler over there, it's probably going to chase the car, so I'm going to bring it back in. I know there's 2 Rottweilers over there, off the lead as well, because they're not vicious dogs, are they? That's quite annoying over me actually. But yeah, I do like this truck, I think I prefer the 144. The clutch there. I'm not a fan of the slipper clutch on this, I don't think it's that good. And that is tightened all the way up as well, and then nipped off a little bit more. You can see maybe in there that it's nipped up and then backed off a bit. But yeah, hopefully when I get my GPS, we'll be able to do like a full speed run on this. But you know, it's a very similar platform to the 144. Obviously this was out before the 144, so Wltoys have copied it to a certain degree. But yeah, I'm going to take this battery out and I think I'm going to head over to the field. That's one thing that does annoy me. You see that screw there? Actually needs filing down because it hits the lipo, which is obviously quite unsafe. So that might be a little job today, is to take that out and just file it down. But yeah, it's a neat little build really. And the shocks are really nice on it. The diffs are really nice as well. Obviously they're sealed, unlike the 14401. But yeah, I'm going to go over to the field and maybe we'll have some fun over there. I've got 2S in the. I've just put a 2S in this. I might keep this in my pocket just to keep it warm. And like I say, although we haven't received our GPS, we'll do a few runs on the field and wear these batteries out. I don't think I'm going to run this now, it'll just be the 14401. But yeah, we'll see you over at the field. Alright, so we've got 2S. Unfortunately we haven't got GPS. I'm just going to swap this over to Wltoys. I've already got a 2S plugged in. I just want to give this a little go, see if I can replicate a top speed of some sort. Let's put the aerial up. I think this might be a little bit too bumpy for it, but we'll give it a go. Yeah, this might do alright actually on soaks up the bumps pretty well when it's frozen. Full throttle. So I don't know if there's any puddles of water around here, but hopefully all are frozen. That's pretty cool actually. It's a shame I haven't got a GPS. So I think that football field is pretty smooth, or smoothish. In fact I might walk down there a bit. Just grab my bag. Maybe if I stand by the goalpost I might be able to see if there's any water. You can see the lines where I've been driving on the field. Okay, let's try down here. I might chuck the 3S in a minute and see how well that does. Actually it's quite boggy down there, isn't it? Come on, full throttle. Oh. Maybe it's a little bit unfair. I can get full throttle for a while though, it's pretty good. I might chuck 3S in and see what happens. It's really a shame that I haven't got my GPS, because it just soaks up the bumps as you can see. And on 2S I think that's pretty fast. Well, I'll say pretty fast. It's got to be doing over 30. It does really well actually off-road. Okay, let's bring it in. Come on, over it. See how icy you are. Oh my god, very icy. Look like you've been out in the snow. Right, let's get the body off and see if there's any potential problems that we might have. Things are absolutely frozen. I think we're good. Obviously that's in a bag. So okay, let's swap over to 3S. Okay, 3S. Tried to clear out some of the ice, but it hasn't really worked. Let's just do this quickly because my hands, well, I can't even feel my fingers. There's one. Come on. 2 and 3. Okay, 3S. I doubt I'm going to be able to hit full throttle, but we'll give it a go. It's definitely peppier. Okay, let's say. Nearly full throttle. It's definitely smoother over there. I'll go down there again. Touch of full, but just wanted to wheelie as usual. Let's come diagonal across here, see if we can get full. Oh, very fucking unsmooth there. Excuse my language. Yeah, I think we hit full there a few times. Let's go back that way. I don't know what the record is. I think it might be 41 miles an hour, but I think we might be touching that. I don't think we're going to be far behind it. Let's come over it a little bit. It's definitely a little bit smoother over here. That is full then. I should get full throttle. See if we can do that again. And oh, it does just want a wheelie. See if we can come back over here again. It's very squirrely under here. Come over this part here where I've not run. And full. Oh! 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 Please be in one piece. I think we're alright. Yep, everything in there is all in one piece. That took that really well actually. It's pretty good off-road this. I'm only at half throttle there. I don't think I'm going to hit full again. I'm too scared it's going to flip over and damage itself, especially when it's cold. Okay, let's get a bit braver. That was full for about a second. Come back that way. And full. That's just want a wheelie. Let's go over there, see if it's any smoother. I don't think it is. And we've got spectators. God, that was close. Over here and full. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting my GPS. I'll be quite interested to see if we're anywhere near people's top speeds. So it just wants the wheelie. Full, whee, and wheelie again. Right, we're going to leave it there guys. I'm going to bring it in before I damage it, and I'm pretty sure that in a week I'm going to get my GPS, so I don't want to completely ruin it. It's picked up quite a lot of frost or snow, ice, so let's just get rid of that if we can. In fact, that's actually solid on there, so yeah, I'm very happy with this, very happy. Yeah, so that'll do it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you might have a little bit more of an insight on what to buy when it comes to this or the LC racing, or maybe I wasn't really that clear with it. At the end of the day, this is my favourite. I don't know, I just love it. I think if I'd probably bought the LC racing first of all, I probably wouldn't have got this, but like I say, I've got this, done the truggy conversion, the brushless conversion. For me it just ticks all the boxes. When I bought the LC I was a little bit disappointed really that it wasn't, in my opinion, as good as this, but yeah, this is my favourite. Well, I say this is my favourite, obviously my Kraton has to be my favourite because it's the most expensive, but then again it isn't always down to money, it's about how much fun you have with it. So you know, there might be a few people out there that say that they prefer the LC, and that's entirely, you know, that's totally up to them. Everyone's looking for different things, aren't they, in the RC world? So the good thing is, at the end of the day, we've all got a choice. So make sure you guys stay safe, continue to watch my videos if you like watching my videos, and like I say, hopefully in a couple of days we'll have our GPS and we'll come back out here and do a measured speed run. That'll do it for this video guys, thanks for watching.